Okay, so ready.
We're live.
We are live. Hello, ladies. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, and wherever you are watching from, or even you are watching in this in live or replay. Hello, my name is Hisako. I've been living in Denmark for years. I'm originally from Japan. This moment, I'm sitting in Japan. I'm now here live in Denmark and Japan, half due to this, thanks to this business. So we started. I'm so excited to introduce these gorgeous members. I never ever imagined if I haven't started this business, I meet these ladies. So, and we started going live regularly. And the last week we talked about ourselves, introducing, and then when we talked about when we realized that moment that we need extra income, we have been working, and we come from each of us come from different countries and different cultural background, different histories, very unique stories. But some moment we decided, okay, we need a plan B, or we need something else. We changed the shift the course, yeah, and then we have found this digital business. So we would like to talk about today how this journey helped us heal our own limiting belief. We have been living such a lot of habitual way of thinking, a lot of concept, many ideas from our cultural background, our schools, whatever society, but we have transformed, and this is really interesting to hear about. And I would like to hear first from Nasil. Could you introduce you shortly and tell a little bit about it?
Now, thank you so much. Well, welcome everybody. We are excited to be here. This is a very important topic, and thank you for bringing this as a topic for today to discuss. I'm in Australia, and all my other business partners being around the world. We get to do things like this. We get to share experiences. We get to discuss things that are important.
Sorry, I cannot hear.
And can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear
I
me
can.
now? Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good. So it's important that we discuss this topic because a lot of the time, what is healing, what is growth, what is the whole mindset idea. So when you talk about these things, not long ago myself, I would usually have a mindset to say, look, there's a lot of things I felt like I couldn't do. There's a lot of things I felt like I just disqualify myself from knowing that like I can even start or try something new because all of it would have been feeling like it's a bit overwhelming and it's a bit too much. So learning and starting growing something like, in this case, this digital business, I felt scared. I was a bit worried that what if I can't do it? I was worried that, well, maybe, it's for people who know, tech, who are quite tech savvy and have their way around, working around computers. But no, realizing that I was sort of cutting myself short in the sense that I was always telling myself a lot of, excuses and the reasons why I couldn't start. A lot of reasons I was sort of deeming myself not enough for me to get whatever I wished in life. So telling myself that I could get more, I'm meant for more, I attract the goodness, the things that I want to come to me, has really been a real, I guess, healing journey for me, for myself, to learn that I can actually acquire and achieve things I want in life. I don't have to wait on nobody to sort of tell me that that's the truth. I surround myself with people like myself, like-minded, who also simply understand and can help me in this journey. So that makes it a whole lot easier for me. Since I've started my business and I'm still growing, I was pretty much not where I am today. I'll tell you that for a fact. I didn't speak in front of cameras. So all of it has been a matter of just growing and learning to say, look, I can do more. Whatever I tell myself that I can or I can't do, then it's so will it be. So learning to sort of know that there's an I can do mindset, and I don't disqualify myself before I even tried certain things, has been a real experience of growth, a lot of mind training, and avoiding those things that come into my head and sort of try say, look, you're not good enough, because I fit the part, whichever part I want to play, I can be that woman. So right now I'm building my dreams and hopes, and that of my kids, to build legacies. And this business has just been not just about income, it's a lot more. And that's what I really appreciate, because it's part of healing, it's part of growth, and mind blowing, because all these beliefs that I had before and I carried and weighing heavy on my shoulders have turned out to be just like they just disappear like that. Not to say sometimes I don't get a bit of noise, but I do try shut down some of the noise, because I know it's all things that were limiting me from growing and being the person that I am today. So I am happy that I have you guys, and I appreciate everyone in this business. And as we work together, we hope for all the best for each and every one of us, with our own experiences and stories to share. Thank you so much, Isago. Back to
Thank
you,
you.
Isago.
Thank you, Nasila. I resonate so much, and this is a like a amazing note that because we didn't know each other before, and
No.
somehow we chose this business. It's something gives a deep connection that we had. Okay, I resonated with you. I had the same experience with you. We can share our experiences. That's awesome. Okay. So next, could you speak about your experience? Thank you.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Isako, for that. I'm very happy to be here with you ladies this evening. And yeah, thank you so much, Nashley, for sharing your experience. For me, how this journey has actually helped me with limiting beliefs that I had a few years before I started. Number one, I think I've shared this before, that I've always had a thought that until you have to work more, you have to work a lot before you can actually earn more. But when I saw this business opportunity, and I tried, we myself and my husband, after checking it out, and we saw the earning potential of this business, then it the reality dawned on us that, oh, actually, it's not about how hard you work, it's about how smart you work. And at that moment I was like, oh, so it's even possible for you to earn money from the comfort of your home without stressing yourself, juggling multiple jobs. So that me starting this business has actually healed me of that limiting belief that, oh, I need to do more work, I need to stay away from my kids. Because of course, the more jobs you get outside your home, the more time you spend outside your home, because it requires you to commute, it requires you to like be present, physically present, especially if you're not working from home. So you have to just sacrifice that time, and it reduces the time you even have to spend with your kids, with your family, and your loved ones. So, number one, me starting this business helped me heal from that limiting belief that no, I don't have to work 3 to 4 jobs before I can actually earn extra income. Number two, one other belief that I got healed from was being tech savvy. Before I started this business, I was not a computer person. In fact, like I was like, how can I even run this business successfully with my little knowledge of the computer? But you know what? When I started this business and I saw the trainings and I saw the step-by-step trainings, like personal training, like you are in the comfort of your home and you can watch step by step what to do per time from one step to another step. The training site is really loaded, like it is self-explanatory. And you, with your laptop, you can understand everything: how to run ads on Facebook, how to run ads on YouTube, how to engage with your leads, how to get leads, how to convert your leads to buyers. All of these things has been simplified. And even not just that, even the computer thing I've been worrying myself over the years for, I discovered that all of these things has been explained. Think of you creating your website. Think of you, like, all most of these things. You want to make videos, you want to create reels, you want to do so many things that I used to think they are very difficult. But then when I started this business, I discovered that, wow, even IT professionals, IT guys are even also in the business, trying to work hard to get extra income for themselves. So, and these
Mm.
guys have been useful in the community, teaching us so many things about the tech world. So that's another belief that I was healed of when I started this business. Another thing that I was healed of was, and that belief that I used to have, that, oh, until you get to 60, that's when you have to retire. No, I have seen people less than 30 years in this business retiring. I have seen people at 40 retiring at 40. I have seen people that even came into the business after after they were retired, and then now they are being able to pick themselves up, and they are living the best lives that they couldn't live when they were working back to back for 20 years, for 30 years in their 9 to 5s. So,
Okay.
and that was another belief that I got healed of, that I don't have to wait until 60. It doesn't have to be 60 before I can retire. With this business opportunity, you can retire as early as 30, you can retire as early as 40. You don't have to wait. And the good thing is that with the business on your name, you can grow your business to any length because you have no cap to your earnings. Unlike our regular jobs, where no matter how hard you work, it doesn't change. It doesn't change your earnings.
Mm.
Your earnings is dependent on the actions taken by the owner of the company. So if the owner of the company chooses, if the owner of the company choose to give you 70% of your salary, so be it. If the owner of the company decides that there will be no increase until after 5 years, until after 10 years, so be it. But with your
Yeah.
own business, you are in control. You are in control of your time. You know that the effort you put into your business, you definitely get
Yeah.
it as an output in your business.
Yeah.
So that's another belief that I was healed of, that no, it doesn't have to be 60. It doesn't have to be 55. It doesn't have to be 50 before you retire and be able to enjoy the things you always love to do. It doesn't have to be 50 before you'll be able to enjoy time with your loved ones, because you working back to back. And recently, I also realized that the more you use your body, by the time you grow older, you feel it.
You pay
You
for
feel
it.
it. As in, I have had this experience with older people. They share their experiences. Like, you see some people at their 60, in their 70s, and they look so young. There's one man in my church. I was like, wow, how is this man looking so young? Over 70. And then my husband was like, oh, what happens is he managed himself when he was working. He didn't stress himself. So the way you use yourself during your years of the grinding 9 to 5 back to back, you definitely get the results.
Oh, yeah.
So this business has been able to help me heal from the belief that you have to be 60, you have to be 50 before you retire. With your own business, especially with this business model, you can retire way before that particular age. And then it keeps you at home with your loved ones while
Oh, yeah.
you still enjoying earnings from your business. And the fact that it is an online business even makes it easier, because you can work on your business from any part of the world, from anywhere, at any time. For me, I work on my business during my break time. I work on my business when I come back from work. I work on my business anytime. But the thing is, what the efforts, the commitment, and the consistency that you put into your business, it will reflect in your results. It's not a
Certainly.
matter of, it's not magic, it's not automatic, but the way you treat your business, you definitely get the results. And let me just stop for now. These are some of the beliefs that this business opportunity has helped me heal from. Thank you so much, Isako. Over to you.
Thank you, Radha. Exactly. This is like a paradigm shift of how to work here. Also, I had this I was working with the theater, and I was working with the guide. So always physically, I have to be here on time to meet my client, meet my audience, and then I have to prepare for it. Otherwise, it cannot be a work. But this business is mind blowing because you can be far away, remoted, and you can choose your working times, and then you can choose your working age, and then so much freedom. So much freedom, yeah. Wow. And then also my reason why I needed this flexible work, because my mother, I was living in Denmark for 29 years, but my parents get old, and my mother, after my father passed away, my mother was alone in Japan, and then I needed to support her. She needed my support so much, so I needed this flexibility, and as a result, I am now half of a year sitting here in Japan, and supporting my mother. My mother is happy, and then I feel also as a daughter, I feel much lighter, because I have been worrying so much about her. And then it's possible. Some years back, I was dreaming about my homeland, Japan and Denmark, like a half. I never ever imagined it was possible, but it is possible. Oh, I had so much mind block, like okay, I'm too old to start something new, I don't have business background, I have no experience, this and that. This is an old excuse. Now it is very, very clear. We work so much with our mindset. Beside we are working, we learn the skills with the kind training step by step, and this is not a competition with any others. We are our own boss. We decide how fast we want to, how much we want to, and also how much energy we want to put into this business. And exactly like Radha said, the energy and time effort you put in this business will return to you. Yeah. So this is something exciting. I have been doing this business for 2 years and 8 months, and then it is so clear now. All this my mind block was only in my thought, only in my thought, and then it was nothing. Where do they come from? And it's disappeared as soon as I know. Oh, okay, I don't have to pay attention to this stupid belief I had. This was somehow, it was very hard, but it was nothing. When I realized it, it's like a world has opened in front of me. New door open, another door open, another door open, and I had no time to think about, to pay attention to all this mind block, because every time the door opens, and it is so exciting to see the new sight and a new knowledge I'm learning. So sure, I am still on the way, but then I'm looking forward to where I'm going. Yeah. And then another good thing is we are our own boss. We are independent, each of us, but same time we are supporting so strongly each other. And we got inspiration, we got knowledge. There are so much database, and then we are sharing our knowledge, because between us it's neither competition. We are only supporting each other, and we have so many entrepreneurs all over the global world, and then these numbers are supporting this strong energy to grow together. I tell you, this is quite magical. So if you like to know about this, you would like to pick about this world, so you can, from our link, you can register your name and the email address so that you can register and watch our free startup webinar talking about more concretely about this business. So somehow I lost Mary from micro.
Yeah, I think we lost Mary. I can't see her either from here.
Yeah,
I
I
So
was
guess
so
just
happy.
issues with the internet.
yeah.
Okay, but we have next week. So even more exciting to hear a story from her. So I
Yes.
say thank you so much this evening, Nasil and Radha. And have a nice week ahead. So we'll see you again. Thank you for attending to live. Bye.